Well, there's a train coming. Hear him? Kind of saw him on the highway as I was heading north, looked off to my right hand side, and there he was. So figured this is a great time to catch a little video because I'm headed north. I'm headed right to Syracuse anyway. I have to go to the airport, and then this will add a little bit of rail fan hobby to the mix. But you know, yesterday was an interesting day for me as well, and went to an auction, train auction, and this is kind of a different facet to the model railroading hobby, where usually you go to stores or shows, things like that. Why not an auction? And I'm fortunate because we have a local company, Olin auctions, that does these things. And I'll tell you what, it's kind of like a train show on steroids, because you get a chance to pick over a lot of interesting things, but you don't have to barter with somebody on the other side of the table. If you want it, you bid on it. If you don't, you let it go, but you still get a chance to enjoy them. So this video is going to be an overview of yesterday, starting with this. Well, today we're going to go to another one of these auctions, and it's a little busier today than it was last time. Gotta go sign up and we'll take a look at what's there. Now, I came with a budget. I'm only going to spend a certain amount today, because last time I did this I really kind of blew it with the budget, but we will see. What I'll do is I'll go in there and I'll film or video some of the stuff that's on the tables, and then I'll just kind of get a snapshot of the goings on. So
with A, and then usually the next letter will be behind it.
okay,
Everything's got yellow stickers.
thank you.
Yep.
Unlotted entrance and vendors in back there, probably about 350 lots today. So it's going to be a long day, a lot of quality, a lot of merchandise, it's all from a lifetime collection. We'll tell you about that here in a minute. Come and see myself or Jeff if you have any questions, and we'll get going here in a little bit.
no, that's great. That, yeah, that had seen it. Is it?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
good.
I mean, for
It's in the
Brent, I
orange
don't-
hall.
Okay, yeah.
It looked like just everything was like.
Excellent. Yeah, we're planning on going. I talked to Kelly about it yesterday, so I appreciate the heads up on it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting on 10 o'clock. Throughout the room today, well over 300 lots, frames, memorabilia, pictures, parts, anything you need for your railroading collection. 10% buyer premium in effect today, payable by cash or good check, no credit cards. The credit card fees have just gotten out of line, so we take payment by cash or good old checks today. All items must be paid for by the end of the sale by cash or check, and all things must be removed. We have to get this fire hall nice and clean after the sale, so make sure that everything is removed today. Last night getting the sale set up, so it takes a real good team to make an auction like this a reality. We've got Jeff. Leslie is going to be running around here someplace. She's going to be doing some of the floor running for us.
She's on a break already.
Yeah, break already.
And don't forget to support the Ladies Auxiliary. All right, they've been up late nights here cooking all this good food, bidding. All right, it's going to be a long day, folks. We'll probably be finishing about 3 o'clock or something like that. Well over 300 lots. And don't forget, we've got another big train sale coming up in October. It's going to be even bigger than this one.
I was actually down there, and it took me 5 trips with the van to get his collection out. Gigantic, smoking hot stuff. And honored to sell that one too. That'll be the week, the Saturday after York, right here. One more, this is Lot Hours in Love, same thing.
Another powerhouse transformer there. Yeah, build about $50 on there. Now, $50 on $50, $50, $130, 75 to buy. $130, 75 to buy in the black.
Lot number 3, New York Central, line L 264.
Lionel Central, New York Central there. Yeah, the box. Yeah, the bottom, put about the building there. Put about the about the building, put about the building, put the line there. Put the building, 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 5. Now, 7 and a half, 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 7 and a now. Sold out on $5 bill, 91 you buyer. $5.91 you buyer.
254 are three transformers. We got all of them are marks. Marks transformers for the marks collectors.
Marks Transformers, the other one turns on the door, and after the one turns on the door, we give it 10. Send the door, and after the one turns on the door, we give it 100, we give it 100, we give it 100, the door, and after the one finds out a couple dollars worth. $2 on the Marks Transformers, $2, give me $1 and go. One now, two, we give it $2 on there, and after the one, $2, and after the one, $2 on there, and after the one, $2, now, one now, two, three, and after the one, three. Sold out $2, 89 you buyer, $2, 89 you buyer.
Line number 255. Line number 255. Best switch by LEV. The 022.
Down the 022 switch here, put them on the 25 the down there, down to the wrong put the down there, down to the wrong put the blue name, put the wrong put the blue 5. 5 now, 7.5 again, 7.5 again, 10 down there, down to the wrong 7.5 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 down there, now where? 7.5. So that's $5.76 to buyer. $5.76 to buyer.
Okay, lot number 2.
Sold out on $3 bill, 100 to buyer. $3, 100 to buyer.
Lot number 319 are 4 steam engines, HO.
319, 4 HO steam engines. We have a diamond, 25 to do. We have a moment, 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 5 to do. $2. Here now, we're going to have $3 loan. Now, the moment we got to be able to promote, we got to be able to promote, we got to be able to promote.
All right, we just got back from the auction. Hot dog receipts and all. And basically a pile of stuff that we didn't need, but I think I spent about $140, and we're going to start picking through what $140 got for us. Some of it just junk. A couple of American Flyer transformers. Got 8. I was going to say 7. I got 8 hoppers. A little switcher. Some bones for $1. And a nice little K-line MP15. We're going to see if it runs. I think that's what we're going to do next. And what's in these boxes, I don't know. Kyle spent $45. And a lot of the stuff already went to the car. So
That's about $30 right there.
$30 right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we ended up with this. I think we're going to horse trade this one. This is an MTH. Nice little locomotive. In beautiful condition. You know. So let's start seeing what we have. But first, let me see if I can get the train I have here. I'll go around one lap and then we'll take it off and start testing the ones that we have. So let's turn on the system. Right. Let's see what this thing does. Alright, this one I paid $15 for. And the 4 LV hoppers went for $10. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that went for $10. So that's $25. Let me see if I can make it run and pull those hoppers. Well, it's pretty dead. Oh. I guess it's just not dead. I guess it does work. Let's see if it can pull any cars. No, that didn't go well. what else did we get for that $140? 40 bucks over budget. So let me put this away and see if we can come up with different pulling power. This guy here looks like it's got the bones to be a pretty good unit right here. I wonder if it plays well with the other switcher. No, they do. $25 on this one. It's actually a really nice piece. Like brand new condition. Not sure I can run it today. So that was $25. This one was $50. It's basically new in the box K-Line MP15. I spent $50 on that one. And I spent $2 for what's in this box. We're going to have to see if that runs too. I would say that $2 purchase right there made the whole trip worthwhile. That's a nice running locomotive, and it has a whistle tender that works. $2. Wow. There's a couple I didn't do quite as well on. But that one was worth the $2. Now, got one more to test that I can, and it was the most expensive part of the whole deal for me. It was $50. Yeah, this was the most expensive one for me. I spent $50 on it, and it's a K-Line MP15. This is what it says about itself. dual motors, can motors obviously, 8-wheel drive. You can read it. Now I don't know if it's the vertical cans or is it the horizontal can motors, but I think we're going to take it out and give it a shot and see what it does. Nice looking locomotive. You can tell from the rollers it's never been run, but it's not the better ones. It's not the vertical can motors like my FM Trainmaster, but you know, it might run. Let's just see what it does. For 50 bucks, it's brand new. A little disappointed in that it's not the higher quality stuff, but I bet it runs good. Maybe we'll just go from the other direction. Oh well. Okay, well, it runs good, but it's got a lot of plastic. Like those trucks are all plastic. Now, the can motors, I mean, they work good. If you remember the New York Central set that I had that was Lionel, has the same basic trucks, same basic design. Let's see if I can find that one. Yeah. Yeah, see, these are essentially the same. See, this is essentially the same basic design on this Lionel. That works. It works good. And I mean, these will work good. It's just not what I wanted. What I wanted was like the one I had back there with the vertical cans. That thing's a beast. So, but this one right here, I think makes up for it right there. 2055. So that's a win some, you lose some. $50 for this. Had I known it was that style of motor, I may have gone as high as 25 and no higher. So that's brand new in the box. But I might move it along because it's really not the style that I want in terms of the powertrain. It runs good. Can't complain about that. It's just I'm not a fan of that driveline. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not what I wanted. So that's how I did for $150. Spent too much on that, but got a absolute bargain on this one right here. This made it worthwhile. And a buck on bones. And I put those away already, but that toner worked pretty good for $2. So I really can't complain. So, how did you do? You want to give it a shot and see which ones run?
Sure.
With or without cars?
I don't care if you with cars, it's fine. That's what you're doing.
All right. Okay, see if it goes. See, he paid $5 for this one, and guess what? It has exactly the same motors in trucks as when I spent $50 on. It's just in a smaller 027 versus an O gauge package. Let's see if it runs as good, because the one I had new, it runs pretty good. Oh yeah. I can tell you right now, that's a little hot rod. That little thing. So, put a car on it. Let's see if it goes. Is that another one of your $5 deals?
$5.
That's a nice running locomotive right there.
What about those two or two in the tank?
Needs some oil, I can hear it, but yeah, it needs a little bit of oil. Wow. So this is another $5?
Yep.
A little Scout. Scouts are pretty indestructible. Yeah, front truck probably needs a weight on it or something. Can't argue about how it runs though.
That's great.
Yeah. Wow. All right, another Scout for $7.50.
This one didn't even have oil in it. I think it's very new looking.
Oh yeah. That thing runs smooth. That runs real smooth.
Smoking too.
Is that a can? Yeah, oh, look at that. That's a can motor. That's a new one. Look at that. That's really cool. That's why it runs so nice. Look at that thing.
It was puffing too, so it's got fluid in it.
Yeah, this is actually really nice. That's really nice. You want to pull a train with it? You got the tender?
I do not have a tender. I have one for it at home.
Okay.
But I don't know, throw one of these tenders on it. Don't really bother me.
Wow. That's very nice. I like that one.